Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about
Yo, what's good, Patreon fam? It's the top of the week, so you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Mr.BandClap, at it again with another on point Orisha Tarot forecast spread for the week of Monday, February the 14th through Sunday, February the 20th of 2022. So, really crazy week last week. This week is going to be very, very interesting. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the YouTube version of this, because we're just going to be going straight to the point, getting straight to the cards. So if you want a detailed reading with this, so you can see what things that you personally need to watch out for during this week, make sure you message me on Patreon. All right, so let's see what we got for the overall. So as we can see right here, we have the 4 card. These cards, they come from the Santissima Muerte deck, and these are 32 cards, and they're broke up in 4. So there are 4 sets of 8 cards, and these cards talk about the 4 worlds of the Cabal. So this is the 4 card. So this is the card that represents the world of emanation. So these are the first 8 cards to represent archetype concepts. That is to say that those abstract, innate, and primitive concepts that form the basis and the origin of any material or immaterial form around us. So this card, this is talking about love. So we just had Valentine's Day yesterday. Today is the day after Valentine's Day. This represents the side chick day. This is the day that all the side chicks get their Valentine stuff. So but we know that Oshun, the baby Oshun, is the purest, most innocent version of love and stuff like that. So this card, this is talking about the original unifying force, the basis for universal solidarity that consents our evolution and change. It is a continuous phenomenon, a flow originating from the first cry of our universe, of our galaxy, down to the planet we inhabit, a web that connects every single atom, that reminds us that our present derives from the past, and that is in our best interest to act constructively to build a positive future. So this card is talking about act responsibly, bearing in mind not only your needs, but also what they will cause in the environment that we live in. So a lot of things are coming to the light. A lot of things are coming to the surface. A lot of things are coming to the light. A lot of secrets. 12th house, Leo being in the 12th house, a lot of secrets. So a lot of us, we're going to have a new way of thinking about things from the inside out. So be careful with what you decide to expose right now. Be very, very calculated in how you express these things, because it's all about building. It's not about tearing people down, which you're going to see a lot of that going on right now. A lot of people tearing people down because of these secrets. It's not about tearing people down. It's about building up the real, building up something that's real, so that's what this is about. So let's see what Monday has for us. So we got Obanani. We got the 7 of air. All right. So we got the Legba card reverse. All right. So there's a lot of changes, a lot of different changes that's going on, in love. A lot of changes in love, whether that's prosperity, whether that's abundance, whether this is a new person that's coming into your life at this time. A lot of changes, different changes in the world, a lot of different changes that's going on. Something that I talked about in my YouTube version, about different people in Hollywood and stuff like that. Spirituality is starting to be something that that these Hollywood people are starting to they're starting to cling on to this stuff. So be very careful at who you're listening to when it comes to these changes that you're going through. Make sure make sure these are people that are tapped in, because right now, if you listen to a false messenger, it's gonna leave you in a queen of the damn situation, and you're gonna be abandoned. So these are changes. These can be good changes, and somebody can be jealous of you and tell you something, and since you're so naive and you look at that person as your brother or your sister, you can intake this information, and then you can end up falling because of this information. This is you being a good wife, and then you fail because you did something because of a false messenger, and now you're abandoned. Now your relationship is abandoned. So be very careful. Be very careful of who you decide to listen to during these changes that's going on. So let's see what Tuesday has for us. All right, so we got the Baby Oshun. Yep, this is definitely the Baby Oshun. So this is what the Baby Oshun needs to do to stay pure. Okay, so these are some tests. All right. So Leo right now is in the 12th house. Leo is in the 12th house, and this is Shango. Shango is in the 6th house, so this is secrets coming to the light. This is secrets, dreams, illusions coming to the light. It's coming to the light, and then whatever work that is associating with it, whether it is innocent, whether it's innocent, empowering or disempowering, all of this is coming to the light right now. So there's going to be a lot of people coming in the name of the Baby Oshun, and they're not going to be real. They're going to be fake. And the Baby Oshun wants to expose that. She wants to expose the people, places, and things who've been using her name in vain. Because she wants to be pure. She wants to be looked at as pure. She wants to be looked at as someone that's beautiful and intelligent. Not someone that's manipulative and evil. you know. And there's going to be some tests, you know, some tests opposed by Yemoya. You know, Yemoya, since the baby Oshun is in Yemoya's house, you know, Yemoya, she knows Oshun like the back of her hand. So Yemoya is going to be testing Oshun, you know, testing the baby Oshun to see if she's going to tell the truth. Yemoya is going to test the baby Oshun to make sure that she's legit, you know, to make sure that she's on the up and up, you know. And the reason why is because of this these distractions, you know. 6 of air. because of Shango, Aquarius being in the 6th house. Aquarius is actually in the 6th house. So with Shango being in the 6th house right now, which means that you know, it was something that went down between Shango and Oshun in Eshu's house, and you know, it might wasn't meant to go down, but it went down, and now Yemoya is testing Oshun to see if she going to tell the truth about it, whatever that means to you, you know. There's going to be a lot of distractions by Yemoyas. There's going to be a lot of distractions. There's going to be a lot of distractions right now that's going to test the Yemoyas, you know. So the baby Oshun, you're going to be looking at these tests, you know. You're going to be able to see everything that's going on. You're going to have a bird's eye view. So stay in the middle, you know, stay pure, stay like that dove, you know. Let's see what Wednesday has for us. All right, so this is the Ace of Fire. Yep. All right, you know, so you feel like if whatever this is gets out, it's gonna cause a firestorm. It's gonna cause a firestorm, you know. And don't let arrogance dim your achievements. It may turn away those who wish to honor you and show their admiration. Do not become a false idol, you know. And then we got the Ace of Fire at the top, you know. So remember what this 4 card is talking about. You know, this 4 card is talking about act responsibly, you know. So we got to make sure right now, whatever is in your 11th house and whatever is in your 1st house, whatever is in Aries and whatever is in Leo, you know, these are some things that you feel like that if these two things aren't taken consideration, you know, you don't have these 2 things under control, and you feel undervalued, this is what's going to cause you to be arrogant. You know, when you feel undervalued, this is what's going to cause you to be arrogant at work. This is what's going to cause you to be arrogant in your routines and all those type of things, you know. And then people who wish to honor you and show their admiration, you know, they're not going to want to show it. And then this is what makes negative communication about you, you know. And all of this could be prevented. All this could be prevented if you know who you are and you're standing in your creativity, and you're shining because of that. You're shining because of your own uniqueness, your own individuality, and your own creativity. You know, as long as you're doing that, the whole village will know your success, and everybody's going to be talking about it. It's going to be the talk of the town, but it's going to be a positive talk of the town. So make sure you keep that in mind. So let's see what Thursday has for us. So we got the 2 of fire. All right. So we got the 8 of water. All right. You know? So whatever this is, you know, it was a tower moment. You know, whatever this is, the reason why this would be a triggering moment is because this was a tower moment. You know, this was something that you went through, and this is something that you'll go through again if you don't learn this lesson. You know, if you don't learn this lesson received. You know, this is a tower moment, a transformational moment, a moment where the goat falls and transforms. You know, and then hopefully, you know, if you didn't learn your lesson the first time, you're definitely gonna learn it now, because what this did for you, you know. So now, you know, when you find yourself in a situation where you want to be arrogant, you find yourself in a situation where you want to be selfish, if you find yourself in a situation where you want to be a false idol or a hero, this 8 of water is going to make you rethink all that. You're going to be rethinking. You're going to be, you know, in your thoughts, rethinking the situation, stuff like that. And then this 2 of fire. This is what's going to make you make the right decision. You know, because you're gonna be thinking about, you know, you don't want to go through this again because of you having the wrong type of communication. You know, because of this, you know, the wrong messenger. You know, so this is what's going to give you that opportunity, that companionship, that search for ideals, that empowering feeling that you've always yearned for. And this is and you're gonna start to notice how this makes you feel, so you won't feel this again. So when you start to feel like this, you know, you already know how to handle it. And before you can get to this point, you're already at this point, you know, going through a new door, stuff like that. All right. So let's see what Friday has for us. So we got the man. We got the 7 of fire, reverse. All right. So this is you. So this is you being the magician. You know, wise, prudent man, wise, prudent woman, someone that's real. You know, somebody that's really who they say they are. Despite the you know, despite times where you felt like you was in a less comfortable position, you know, and you showed perseverance, you showed persistence, you know, you showed that you're really that creative ruler that you've always said you were. You know, that's if you're a baby spiritualist, if you're someone that's coming into consciousness and you're trying to find someone to listen to that's going to give you that real, this is how you test them. You know, you test them to see how they were able to still be wise and prudent even through the bad times, even through the less comfortable positions, you know, and they were able to persevere through it. You know, that's how you're going. That's the best way. That's the best way to act responsibly, you know, so you can bear in mind not only your needs, but also what they will cause in the environment you live in. You know, very important. You know, this is the makings of a true hero, not a false idol. So now we're on the weekend, baby. Let's see what Saturday has for us. So we got the goat. We got the baby Shango. All right. So this is the 4 fire. You know, so this is you being thankful. This is you being thankful for your soul family that empowered you even throughout those times that you was in a less comfortable position. You know, you contemplated, you know, you knew not to do the wrong thing, you know, but you was in these less comfortable positions and you felt like there was no injustice, and you used your creativity and you used your faith and your hope, and you rose to the top anyway. And this is what made you the GOAT, you know. And Shango wants to raise up the baby Oshun into that GOAT status, just like he rose up the baby Eshu to be the GOAT. You know, so right now, what is done from the heart is what comes to the light. You know, because that's what empowers the baby Oshun. Because nobody cares about what the baby Oshun does when she's not a queen. You know, when she's in the forest and all the stuff that she goes through. You know, all the battles that she fought. You know, and Shango, right now, Shango, he's able to kind of see all those things, since now him and Eshu has traded places. You know, he's able to see what she does with the baby Eshu, and this is what makes Oshun so magical. You know, and this is what makes Shango, the baby Shango, the GOAT, for learning this information and learning how to love in a way that he never thought that he would. And this is also what makes the baby Eshu the GOAT, because he set all this shit up. And this is what makes the baby Oshun the GOAT. You know, how you know, she trusted in the baby Shango that he was going to lead her in the right direction. And you know, this is how everyone who's meant to win always wins in the end. All right, so let's see what Sunday has for us. So we got the 8 of fire, and we got the baby Eshu. Let's go. Let's go. We almost at the top, baby Eshu. We almost at the top, baby. I want to do another card. Yep. Let's go. You know. So this is what the baby Eshu is doing these days. You know, he's going on the right path. You know, he's being persistent in what he does. You know, he's showing that all of that work, all of that hard work that he's been putting in, is slowly coming out. It's slowly coming out, and he's almost at that level where he's about to get that recognition that he's always been looking for. Always knew that he deserved it. So right now, Yomoya, the great mother, wants to tell all the baby Eshus that's doing the right thing, but they still feel like it's not their time yet. You've almost has reached the top, which does not mean the summit. You know, let us not misspend what the sea is about to offer us. You know, let us use it for good and eat only what we need. Do not let your feelings interfere with negotiation. You know, free what deserves to be free. All excesses may bring sadness or illness that will prevent you from reaching your goal. Love that can be transformed into physical love only. You know, so this is a everything is everything when it comes to this and when it comes to this. You know, so this is This is love. This is love that's coming in the form of prosperity, abundance, material wealth, all those type of things. All because it is being exposed on an inner level that the baby issue was always he was always the one that did the right thing. He was always the one that was innocent. You know, he was innocent all along. And it might not seem that way right now, but there's some inner workings that's being exposed on the inside. And this is also something that the baby Oshun is going to show as well. It's like, yo, y'all need to don't sleep on the baby Eshu, because he's doing the right thing. You know, don't lump him in that category with everybody else that's doing wrong, because he's actually doing the right thing. You know, this is taking the right step, going in the right path, being persistent, you know, being realistic and rational, while everybody else is in an illusion. You know, the baby Eshu is always going to be able to shine through the illusion. You know, when you shine through the illusion, that's how people are going to realize that you are really that God that you say that you are. You know, so remember, right now we got to act responsibly. You know, bearing in mind not only your needs, but also what they will cause in the environment that we live in. And if you heed that message, my friends, you will be glad that you did. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that reading. I really enjoyed doing this. Y'all let me know. Y'all hit me up. Let me know what else you all would like to see from BandClap TV. Is there any celebrities or anyone that you feel like I should do a video about? And until next time, peace. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed that video, and if you stayed to the end, I appreciate you. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I want to redirect you to my Instagram page. I don't promote my Instagram page a lot, but as my subscriber count and things like that rise due to things like shadow banning and stuff like that, I'm hearing that a lot of people aren't getting my notifications when I go live on YouTube and stuff like that. So for all things BandClap TV, my Instagram page and my story are going to have all of the notifications and things like that when it comes to when I'm going live, when I'm going, when I'm releasing videos, when I'm releasing content. Also on my Instagram page, if you're curious about my reviews for my readings and stuff like that, as you can see on my Instagram, I have a lot of different testimonials and stuff like that. For those who don't know of me as an artist, I also have videos of me performing and stuff like that. I'll be putting out more stuff like that very, very soon. So I'm just trying to get as many people right now to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That is BandClap TV. And also my Facebook and Snapchat, BandClap TV as well. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. And like I always say, no matter what, you got to stay shining.